Hi, I am Brya, and today I am going to be teaching you what yoga is. I'm a certified yoga teacher. I was trained by Leslie Fightmaster from Fightmaster Yoga under Brett Larkin's 200-hour yoga teacher training program. I have also been advanced certified in the chakras through Yoga Academy International. I took a prenatal and mom and baby yoga teacher training when I was pregnant with my first daughter, so I am certified to teach prenatal, and I am currently studying Yoga Nidra online. I started practicing yoga purely for my body, and a lot of people I know do the same thing. Most people who are students of yoga in at least the United States or the Western world consider yoga to be a workout class, something that you do for your body, which totally is true, but it is also much, much more than that. Traditionally, yoga was more about your mind than your body, and the purpose of practicing yoga has always been to reach samadhi, enlightenment. And the thing about enlightenment is that it comes and goes in waves when you are a person who practices yoga. It's a state of being and of feeling. So yes, yoga will make you flexible. Yoga will strengthen your body and make you strong, and it'll make you feel good. When I first found yoga, I was a senior in high school and I had been an athlete my entire life. Starting at age 3, I was a competitive cheerleader, which is very hard on your body, the way that they work out. Those little girls, they stretch you in all the wrong ways just to make you a perfect, flexible little girl, and they condition you and make you work out really, really hard. But they do it in a really harmful way. So by the time I was 17 years old, I had chronic back pain. I never felt good. And in my gym class, actually, we had this yoga class one day. And the way that we stretched and moved in that yoga class, like I said, I was a competitive cheerleader. I was stretching every single day of my life already. But the way that we stretched in yoga with asanas, the postures or poses, actually felt good. Whereas in cheerleading, it hurt and it was pain, and it was all about pushing yourself and feeling the pain and getting through it and just being in pain and being proud of your pain. The movements in yoga are about making you feel good. And to me, it always feels like giving yourself a massage, moving through the different asanas. It feels good. It's not painful. It's not stressful. It's quite the opposite. And not only does it feel good in your body, but your soul, your inner being feels more connected to everything around you, to the people you're practicing with, to the earth, and to your higher self. And the ultimate benefit of practicing yoga is that connection to source, your higher self, your true self, and your higher power, whatever that is to you. It could be goddess or god or any number of deities or gods. It could be the universe, source, nature, science, whatever you consider your higher power. We all feel it. We all know it's there. We all know there's more to life than just like this physical place. Which, granted, when I started practicing yoga, all I saw was this physical place. All I saw was my physical body. I didn't realize that energy and your energetic body was alive and well and dictating everything that happens in your entire life, which is pretty amazing and beautiful, and a huge rabbit hole to go down, which is why I've been inspired to create yoga classes that are lectures and not just physical practices, because I didn't learn any of this stuff about the spirituality and the energetics of yoga, the mind, the fact that a physical practice has the ability to create calm within yourself, and that's truly what the purpose is. Yoga is historically taught in Sanskrit, which is an ancient language that the Vedic texts of Hinduism are written in. But yoga is not inherently a religious practice. You can believe anything. You can be religious, you can be spiritual, you can be an atheist. It doesn't matter what you are and what you believe to get the benefits from yoga, because it is science backed. It's also God backed and spirit backed. And it can be. My baby is awake for the rest of this lesson, but we are powering through. You are for sure gonna hear her. Yoga means to unite or to connect. We are all one. We are all connected. We all are running off of the same energy. Yoga asana. Asana means posture or pose, and asanas are the different poses of yoga. Literally means pose or posture. So asana is the physical practice, the movement, the poses that you make during a yoga class. That is yoga asana, and it's just one of 8 limbs of yoga. So there are 8 limbs of yoga, and the 8 limbs are really a path towards enlightenment, like I was speaking about earlier. The reason yoga was invented was to help you sit in meditation, and the goal of meditation is to achieve enlightenment, total bliss. It is a state of being, and it feels really good to sit in it. I'm not going to talk about all of the 8 limbs of yoga in this lesson, but in a future class, I will teach you about the 8 limbs of yoga. So make sure that you look out for that. Pranayama is another one of the limbs of yoga, and it's commonly referred to as breath work. Breath work is controlling your life force energy, and different breathing practices achieve different benefits and results. There's all kinds of different ways to breathe. There are even ways that you can breathe, like breath of fire, Kalabati breathing, that will heat up your body. And I actually remember the first time I ever went to California, I was living in Miami, and I traveled from Miami to California. And when I got to California, I was very cold because I didn't realize, and I think it was September, it was freezing for a Miami girl to be in California. And I remember I was walking on the beach doing breath of fire because I was cold, and it warmed me up. Good job, Scarlett. Good job. When I was pregnant, there was a specific breath work that I used to help me with nausea. There's all different kinds of breath works for any different benefit you're looking for. Just like with asana poses, there's all different kinds of yoga poses and practices, depending on what you need to feel okay. Depending on what is causing you discomfort, there is a practice in yoga that will help you feel more comfortable and more okay. And another yoga practice is mantras, so chanting. You may have heard Om before. And Om, actually, when you chant it, there are 4 parts. So it's Ah, Om. And then you take a sacred silence at the end. So you pause it before you go on to maybe a longer chant. Sound healing is very powerful, and the way mantras work is they allow you to vibrate on a specific frequency and call in energetically what it is you are trying to achieve with that specific mantra. Another yoga practice is meditation, and this is another limb of yoga. Meditation is the reason that we do the movement, the asana, the breath work. It's all to get to a state of meditation, and meditation is magic. Meditation is being able to feel okay, actually even more than that, being able to feel good, content, okay, joy, happiness, despite your external circumstances. So no matter what is going on around you, no matter what is happening in your life, no matter what you're going through, you always have the option to close your eyes, sit down, fall into a meditation. You can transport yourself into any situation, anything in the world. You can visualize, or you can just sit with the silence and let something come to you. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of different ways to meditate. That feeling of being calm and centered and falling away and allowing your external circumstances, your thoughts, which you're not your thoughts, you're actually the thinker of your thoughts. So just because you think something doesn't mean that's you. Uh-oh. No. You are the thinker of your thoughts, and just because you think something doesn't mean you believe it or that that's actually who you are. Meditating allows you to shed away all those external layers that were put on you by your friends, your family, the culture that you come from, the society that you live in, and bring you back to the truest, most authentic version of yourself. Because honestly, you have all the answers inside of you already. Everything that I'm telling you right now, you already know. You already know everything. Anytime you want to figure something out, find something out, just sit with yourself and it will come to you. You have the answers inside of you to everything. You already know everything. We are all the same. Everything is one source energy, and you are powerful. You can create anything that you want for yourself, and that's why yoga is such a powerful practice, because once you're able to sit and meditate and actually be quiet with yourself and let the inspiration come, but also be able to sit and visualize and feel the life that you truly do desire, that's the first step for it to come together and for you to actually have it. A recent example of this in my life is I just got a wonderful wagon. It's a really nice stroller that I've wanted for a really, really long time. And I have sat in meditation visualizing myself pushing this stroller so many times, like hundreds of times. Seriously, I've wanted this for years. And I just got one for free last week. Like a free wonderful wagon, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Like, it's a big deal. It's really cool. And I have 2 babies, and I'm a single mom, and it just has already made my life so much easier. And I've wanted it for so long, and now I have it because I am able to find calm and certainty despite my external circumstances. I can still feel good. I can still visualize what it is that I desire. I can still allow myself to create a new life incrementally, or even all at once. Like, you have the power to do anything you want, and so do I. And I am really grateful that you chose me as your teacher to teach you this lesson today. I hope it resonated with you. If you have any questions, let me know. You can reach out to me, you can comment, you can reach out to me on Instagram. If you are in Brya Community, you can just send a question in the group chat. And if you're not in Brya Community, go ahead and sign up. I'll leave you a link. It is a community membership that I have created. It's online. There are on-demand yoga classes, guided meditations, and so much more. All the yoga that you want. And I'm always adding more things, so you can let me know what you want in the community and I'll make it for you. There's also a community group chat. It's on WhatsApp so that we can stay in touch and get to know each other, hang out. I can answer your questions. Are you okay? It's really exciting and it's relatively very new, and I am really happy and excited about it and how it's going to keep growing and progressing. And not only do I teach yoga and we're learning yoga and growing together as people, I'm also a travel advisor, and I've traveled the world a lot and I love everything travel, so I can also take you anywhere in the world that you want to go. So join Brya Community. Again, I'll leave the link. A lot of fun. But before you go, let's do a little something together. Take a deep breath and exhale. Lift your shoulders up, pull them back, and drop them down. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to the universe, and be kind to all life everywhere. Namaste.